What if you could start a business based on the simple belief that who is making your products is as important as what's being made? That's just what Brian Preston was thinking.
As a child, my grandfather, he was the first person to ever put tools in my hands. He taught me how to use a saw and he taught me how to use a hammer. And I cherish those moments that I had with him. Started this company a few years ago out of a need that I saw in my community. There was this homeless camp in the suburbs. It was in my garage one day as we were building a bench made from reclaimed pallet wood that I had this aha moment that we actually could employ homeless guys to build furniture. I just knew that these guys needed hope and they needed a second chance and they needed an opportunity to really help themselves. And so as we began to think about what would we call this, it immediately hit me that we're going to call it Lamon Luther, named after my grandfather. My heart with employing these men is to bring this idea of craftsmanship back to the community. We're not a charity or a nonprofit. All those, those are great, but we wanted to create a business where these guys actually, worked for what they were given. I guess the moment that I knew that we were on to something is when the guys from West Elm picked up the phone and said, "Hey, we heard your story. We're so inspired by it." We have about 35 SKUs currently, and they're all made by men that are rebuilding their lives. And so when you purchase one of our products, you're kind of getting an extension of them in your home.
Compassion and craftsmanship, recovery and redemption. These are the marks of the Lamon Luther mission and the promises of a vision grounded in trust.
Our first employee, his name's TC, and I met TC in the woods. He had walked up to Georgia from Florida looking for his son. The crazy thing about TC is in just a month's time, he had saved up enough money to move out of the woods on his own and move into a halfway house. The interesting thing is his son lives 1 mile from our factory, and he did not know that. That's the kind of stuff that we're seeing here behind the scenes. We're seeing families being restored. We're seeing men become fathers to their children. It's just really a beautiful thing that's happening. What I've learned about myself in this whole experience is that I'm not that much different than the guy that I used to see on the street corner holding the sign. And we're all just trying to find ourselves. Yes, we build furniture. Yes, we're trying to build an iconic brand. But more than that, we're trying to build hope.
Eleanor Roosevelt once said these words, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." It may well be hard to find a dream more beautiful than this.